Hi Quimden, thank you for the fast food team. I'll see you in a bit. I hope we don't have any fun without you. Hi my hedge, 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 my hedge. Hi, Yoko's big man. Oi, big man. You pussy-o. Hi Leo. Hi everybody. Wait, let me catch up. So we have a Pepsi cream soda for Quimdon, and we have a Pepsi peach who also is drinking a peach soda for Hedge, and we have also hi Mother Death. I'm sorry I missed you. Where's the drinks? Big Man had a drink. I don't see it. I can't read good. I know read good. Where's the drink? Where the drink? Where the drink? I know read good. A Crystal Pepsi for Big Man. And Leo, hi Leo, who has a Pepsi prebiotic soda. And we have two stream streaks, one from Hedge with 55 and Quimdon with 75. Thank you so much. But welcome in. Happy Friday. How's your day going? I hope it's been good today. Hi Leo, how's your day going? It's gotten really hot again. So I had to go in the office today. It was okay. I had the meeting today. It went really well. So apparently I have the backing of the higher ups if I do want to be like a full-time home worker. But there was some question about like whether or not like I'll have like a lower pay. So they're gonna go find that out, and if it's okay, I can do that. But if not, if it's like lower pay, I can just continue, and just if I can't go in, I don't have to worry about it. So that was good. 1 more hour? Yippee! I'm really looking forward to tomorrow because I've been waiting to watch Super Mario Galaxy, so I'm really excited about that. I've avoided like all spoilers about it, so I have no idea what to expect in it. But I hear it's really good. Thank you, my hedge, thank you. And thank you for asking as well, that was really sweet. Yeah, so it was something like home workers earn a bit less because there was something to do with like the government taking away pay for like expenses like electricity cost and stuff like that. So they ended that support, so home workers earn a bit less than compared to what you would earn in the office. Hi Soap, welcome in. How was the rest of Resident Evil? I think you're making such good progress, so I can't wait to see you finish it. Let's see. Better now that you're streaming, thank you. I was debating whether to just chill today, but I really wanted to play some more of this and get a chapter done, because I looked it up and I think there's like 6 chapters to go through. Wait, you beat it? Wait. You speed ran it. Did you do a speed run? Because you literally just got to the lab. What did you think of it, Soap? Did you like it? I say Pet gets a raise. I hope I do. But the thing is, like, government jobs pay shit. Unless you're like a higher up. If I'm on the bottom level, I have an AO position. So like I don't earn a lot. So it's basically slightly above minimum wage is what I earn. So this is it's an FMV game. It plays like a movie, so we're watching like lots of videos and stuff. And so far it's about this family, and they discover a skeleton in their back garden, and it was like from 100 years ago, and apparently the person who was there, the skeleton man, he was murdered because there was like stab wounds on his bones or something like that. So they got this mystery author writer to like come in and help them and like try and puzzle out what happened. So like she's there and she is like imagining the events that happened 100 years ago. So it followed this girl. You just saw her on screen, and she had this fruit of immortality or something, and it got stolen from her. So she was looking for it, and it ended up at an auction for like rich people. So she infiltrated the auction to like try and steal it back or get her hands on it. But one of the girls at the auction, she ended up being murdered, so we had to like find out who murdered her, and the fruit got stolen, and we found out one of the other rich people murdered her because she was like tampering with all of the other auction items to like devalue them. So she got murdered, and then he stole the fruit and gave it to this organization called the Scarlet Camilla. So the fruit's gone, and I think we're gonna follow the girl to like find out where the fruit is. We're gonna do Claire's POV. I love Claire. I love Claire. I hope you like her version. I think she's one of my favorite Resident Evil characters. I thought it was really funny. So Soap just played the Resident Evil 2 remake. She's going through all of the Resident Evil games with Kleb, so like it's her first time going through it as well. And she had the same reaction as Bean, and she was like, why the fuck does everyone like Ada? Ada's a fucking bitch. And chat was in uproar about it, just being like, oh my god, she's so hot. You'll see, you'll love her. You get to play as her and see what she was doing, and then you'll be like, oh my god, she's amazing. Blah 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 blah. Tomorrow? Wait, next. Okay. So I think now that you beat it, you should be able to get through the second playthrough a lot quicker, because I'm not going to tell you what happens or anything, but it's just the same events going through Claire's POV. And then you can play 3. Soap, you did speedrun it, by the way. 7 hours? I think you speedran it. Especially for a first playthrough. Usually people take longer. I think it's a perfectly valid opinion as well, because Ada isn't nice to you. I was a little bit sad though for you, because like a lot of people kept kind of like hinting at things or telling you things in chat, just being like, oh, like this is gonna happen. You're gonna play as Ada and see things from her perspective, and this character is this, and they weren't like I wanted for you to like have that first time experience, so that was kind of sucky. But as long as you're okay with it, I hope you're okay with it. I like Ada. I do, but I'm not gonna sit there and be like she wasn't a bitch in Resident Evil 2. I think it is a valid opinion to have, especially as a new player coming into the series, and that's your first experience with Ada.
この小説本当にあった話なんですよね。あ、この作者の志島義野っていう人について検索したら何か出てこないかな。ってここ本当に電波不安定だな。
外ではつながっていたけど。
まあ、
I think she's really pretty. I like the remake version of her. She looked cool in the I never played the OG too, but the OG, well, I don't want to like hint at stuff, but like she looks a bit different compared to the OG. It was really funny talking about this because like so you know she's Ada Wong. She's obviously Asian, right? And I think the OG model apparently was a bit more ambiguous because you know it's an older game and they can't really give that detail to her in her appearance. And people were mad about the remake and they're just like, oh my god, this is woke. They made Ada Asian. They made her Asian. And I'm just like, her name is Ada Wong. She is Asian. What do you mean? What do you mean they made her Asian? People are dumb.
検索しても何も出てこないと思うけどね。え？関東大震災や戦争でその後の記録が曖昧なのよ。彼女がどうしていたのかも不明。
Yeah, it was it was like people on Twitter basically, and they were saying that they can't believe that what they did to Ada, they made Ada they made Ada Asian. The game is so woke for doing that.
シジマ事件。
Ada Smith. What's an American name? What's an American last name? Ada Big Man.
お待たせしてごめんなさいね。おかげさまでお線香もあげられたわ。
すいませんね。
So this is the family. So everybody on the left side, they're part of the family. They're rich, and they're the people that found the dead body in their garden from 100 years ago. And on the did I say the left side? And on the right side is the writer lady who's like trying to figure out who that person is. If Ada was British, her last name would be Nanny Fanny Bungleton. That's my last name. What a
桜前に
coincidence.
参加できて光栄でした。ありがとうございました。
桜参りはいつ始まったのかは定かではないのです。しかしあの桜が数百年にわたる志島家の歴史を見守ってきたのは事実です。美術の道を極めようとした我々一族のね。これから私が話すことをお二人は証人として聞いてください。お前たちも知っているように志島桜が咲いたら当主は家のすべてを一人の後継者に譲らなければならない。だが私はこの責務を放棄する。
放棄？
どういうことです？
Ah, my goodness. Also, there is English voices for this, but I switched it to Japanese because the voice acting for English was really bad. So I'm sorry if you are having a hard time following the voices.
とたどれば先代もこのしきたりをやめようとしていたと聞く。改めて私の代で終わりにすることにした。この家は売る。今回が最後の桜参りだ。お前たちの誰一人この屋敷に縛られることなく自由に生きろ。
Could it be that each successor received a few reviews? Could that skeleton? I need to go back to Yakuza as well. I was gonna do all of them. I've got them all. I've only done 0 and 1 so far. I need to start 2. What do I ask? Wait. I want to see the dialogue to help me think. Could that skeleton be their ancestor? Ooh! Do you like it so far? I've been meaning to get back to it. I've been so slow with my my playthroughs. Like literally for Resident Evil, I started it a couple of years ago and I meant to get through all of them. But it took me actually years to do it because I kept getting sidetracked with other stuff. It was only until 9 was coming out and then everybody was doing it that I started doing it again.
まさか後継者に譲られてきたのは不老の実？
無論全ての
Wait, I love how different it is from Kiwami 1. Ooh. I hope it has fun mini games. 0 was my favorite with the what's it called? I want to say maid cafe, but it's not. It's kind of like I don't know the word for it. Where you run the bar with the maids in it.
財産は均等に分配する。お前たちがこの屋敷で過ごすのも最後だ。この一晩名残惜しんでやってくれ。
志島家の研究はどうなるんですか？不老不死の研究は。
家を出て行ったお前に言われる筋合いはないが、形ばかりの研究だ。誰も困らんだろう。
この家には時軸不老の実がありますよね。100年ごとの桜参りで受け継がれてきたという。どこにあるんですか？
いい年をしておとぎ話か。
隠そうとしたって無駄です。死んだ母さんから聞きました。不老の実、時軸はおそらくテロメアやその他の DNA を修復する機能を持っているんでしょう。それがあれば多くの人が救える。俺はそのために今日ここへ来たんだ。
不老の実ってそんなものが本当にあるのか？この家に。
私は何も知らない。
とぼけないでください。あなたが時軸を。
The Cabaret Club, thank you. I was trying to remember. I loved the Cabaret Club. It was my favorite, especially when you had to like watch the girls and they would do like hand signals and you had to like go in to help them if they needed help. And I had to write down what the hand signals meant.
使えば母さんは救えたかもしれないんだ。
It might really exist.
本当に不老の実はあるのかも。
俺はその果実を研究して未来の医療に役立てたいんです。ありか教えてください。
いいか。人の命を救うことと本来あるべき命のあり方を変えることとは違う。万物は全て移ろいゆき、命をつなぎやがて滅びる。我々は先人の思いを胸に限りある日々をつつましく生き、その記憶だけを抱えて死ぬべきなのだ。オールライジ。
Yeah, AG.
家を出たお前に通す筋はない。しかしこの
Wait, same. I would forget a lot, but it was fun. Yeah, I liked that you could dress the girls up, do their hair, give them jewelry, and then there was the secret grandma character you could recruit. I had her in there too. I think she was like really good at talking to people.
美を始末するにあたっては通すべき筋はある。あの白骨死体はシジマの人間が始末せながら。
ええ。そこで私の出番がやってきたというわけです。
彼は探偵だ。白骨死体のニュースを見て真っ先に連絡をしてきたのだ。警察は当てにならんからな。
探偵？
はじめまして。私のことは西成誠。
Makoto Nishimari, age unknown detective. Ryoi hired him to solve the numerous mysterious deaths that have occurred in the Shijima family.
とでも呼んでください。
西成誠？
Oh. An actor?
映画版の俳優さんですか？
The real person?
どういうつもり？
あなたは不老の実を研究して医療の未来に役立てたい、そうおっしゃいましたね。本当にそうでしょうか？亡くなったお母様を利用してご主人に意種返しをしたいだけなの？違う。ではお母様を持ち出す必要はなかったでしょう。さて、私がここに来た理由をお話ししましょう。大正11年、今からちょうど100年前、志島家はある事件に見舞われた。だがそれだけじゃない。私が調べた限り、他にも複数の事件が志島家の周辺で起こっている。そう、志島家の周りでは人が死にすぎている。私はそれを調査しに来たのですよ。100年越しの謎を解くために。
私は今日このシーマ家に決着をつけるつもりでいる。そのために彼に調査を依頼した。それと鏡さん、
はい。
多くの誤解が残されたままシーマ家を終わらせるのは忍びない。正しい形であれば世に出すことは構いません。くれぐれもしっかり取材してください。
全力を尽くします。
よろしく、作家さん。
mm, I don't trust him. I think he's fucking weird. But I don't wanna be rude.
よろしく、探偵さん。
失礼します。皆様、お茶をお持ちしました。
お待ちください。私が継ぎましょう。
おいおい、どうして？
たった今お話ししたでしょう。志島の家では人が死にすぎている。私はそれを止めに来たのですよ。
あんたまさか毒でも疑ってんのか？
待ってください。それなら私も手伝います。
好きにしたまえ。
What are you looking at? Is that how you check for poison?
お前たち全員がこの家に揃うのもこれが最後だろう。何か言いたいことがある者は話せ。すべて片をつけよう。どうした？終わりの日だというのに。
Is it poisoned?
榊の家が滅びたというのに、志島もまたこのような結末になるとはな。
榊の家？
Uh-oh. Wow, that detective didn't do a good job, did he? Did he now?
誰か119番！
ここじゃ繋がらない。外でやれば繋がりますね。私がかけてくる。
はい、騒ぎだ。何バカなこと言ってんだよ。とにかく楽な体勢に。
待って、弥生さん。
Don't touch a cup.
触らない方がいいかもしれない。それより横になれるようにどこかにお布団用意できますか？
寝室に。
お願いします。
わかりました。
お待ちください。病院へは私から連絡しておきました。それよりこれは
まさか毒？
間違いない。ヒ素の類でしょう。
じゃああんたが。
いえ、先ほどきちんと見ましたけど、湯飲みには何も入っていませんでした。
私も隣で確認している。ならば可能性は一つです。そもそもの急須に入っていた。
Why did you check the tea? Wouldn't that have made more sense? I'm sorry to be critical. I'm sorry. But why didn't you check the tea? Does everybody have poison in their cups?
そんな、私は何も。
決めつけるのは早い。弥生さん、このお茶はどこから？
台所です。いつも使っているもので、ずっと見ていたわけではありませんが。
Leo, no! Please don't! Don't! It's poisoned! So, any one of us could have put poison in the tea, or was someone trying to poison all of us? I mean, I think it's safe to assume that everybody has poison in their tea. Right? If it all came from the same teapot, that makes sense, right? Coca-Cola? Is it Diet Coca-Cola? Because that's the worst.
急須に毒を入れたということは、全員に毒を飲ませようとしたんでしょうか。
新たな殺人事件。
Wait, what do you mean another murder?
誰も
Is he
この家
dead?
から出てはなりません。
Is he dead?
あんた死んでないだろうが。
Oh. Oh.
落ち着きたまえ。改めてお伝えします。これは事件です。それから玄関にこちらが。
What's that?
また赤い椿。
That camellia.
赤い椿。
まずは医者の到着を待ちましょう。犯人の目星はつきましたから。
犯人が分かってるんですか？
ご主人を部屋へお願いします。もう一度言います。誰もこの家から出してはいけません。いいですね。
Welcome back, Quimton. I want some Coke too. Not Diet Coke, regular Coke.
あの探偵もまだ帰ってこない。どうしたんだろう。和永さんもさっきからうろうろして。
私からも病院に電話をしてみるわ。
毒、解毒剤のようなものがあればいいんだが。
あの探偵はヒ素だと言っていましたけど。
どうだろうな。ヒ素は無味無臭の物質だ。そんな舐めたくらいでわかるようなもんじゃないと思うけど。
毒物の正体も気になりますけど、犯行の手口も気になりますね。
あのお茶を注いだのははるかさんだよな。本当に湯飲みに毒は入ってなかったのか？
綺麗に磨かれていましたし、粉のようなものはついていなかったと思います。
ならやはり毒は大元の茶に。だと。
Hi August, welcome in. Happy Friday. We're playing the Centennial case. It's an FMV game and it follows this family and they found a dead body, a skeleton in their back garden from 100 years ago. So they're investigating it And this writer girl who's in front of us, you can see her head to the right. She's been kind of recruited to help figure out the mystery because she's like a mystery writer. So she has the brains for it, apparently. So she's been trying to do that. And what just happened was we were having a family meeting, and the dad man was like, yeah, I'm gonna sell the house, so the last thing we do, I want to like put the truth out there about this dead body, so if you guys could figure it out. And then he drank the tea, and the tea was poisoned, and now we're like, who did it? Who poisoned our dad? Who's trying to kill us, and why? And there was a flower that was left outside, apparently, and it was a red camellia. And there's an organization called the Red Camellia from last time, and they stole an immortal fruit that the family had. Something like that. But yeah, it plays like a movie, kinda, and we just like pick the choices as we go along. The meeting went really good. It was really nice. So I have the backing of like the higher up people if I do want to be a home worker, but they're gonna check into it a bit more because apparently home workers earn less if I was an official full-time home worker, so they want to check into that before I commit to it. And if it does earn less, and if it goes like that, then I can continue just doing 1 day a week. But if I can't do it, that's fine. Like there's no pressure or anything to do it if I can't. So like as long as I try. But they're looking into it essentially. Thank you for asking, Quimdun. But yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, it's not down to them. It's just kind of like how home workers are treated, because like earlier in the year they officially took away support for home workers because home workers had like an expense for like electricity, so they got paid for that because they're using their own stuff for work, right? But I think they took that away. But yeah, they're gonna check into it, so it's kind of like wait and see at this point. But it was a really good meeting.
すると無差別殺人。俺たち全員を殺すつもりだったのか。
Yippee! Thank you for asking,
両
Quimdor.
栄さんに毒を飲ませる確実な方法があったはず。例えば毎日の習慣、行動パターン、シジマ家ならではの決め事、ルール、そういうものがもしあるのならば、それを利用して両栄さんだけに毒を飲ませることも可能じゃないかと。
うちならではのルール。
そういうことか。
分かったのか。
My eyes! The only thing I don't like about this game is the bright white screens. Okay. Time to figure out what's going on. So we have, what are the rules of the Shijima family? The order of taking seats. So the dad was at the head, so maybe they knew that out of respect or kind of like tradition, he would be the one who would drink first. So it was intended for him to drink the poison, even though we all have poison in our tea. That he would drink and then he would obviously die, and everyone wouldn't drink. Maybe. No one sat down before Ryoe took his seat. When everyone sat down at the meeting in the main hall, it looked like everyone was waiting for Ryoe to sit first. The Shijimas may have a rule that the family head acts first. Ryoe sits at the head of the table. So what's happening right now is we're kind of like going through the theories of what could have happened to like try and figure out what did happen. When everyone sat down at the meeting in the main hall, Ryoi sat at the head table as if that was his place. There may be a rule that Ryoi sits at the head table. So both appear to be correct in my opinion. So what else? There's more. The cherry blossom ceremony. Everyone followed Ryo's lead at the ceremony. At the ceremony, everyone bowed to the cherry tree. Ryoi bowed fast, and then everyone followed his lead. The Shijimas may have a rule that no one acts before Ryoi does. There. I think it's just complete now. There. This one. The Shijimas may have a rule that no one acts before Ryoi does. These two are kind of the same. This one. So everyone waited for him to drink.
それに広間で亮英さんを待っている時、皆さん立ったままで亮英さんが来て着席してから座っていました。それですよ。シジマ家でみんなが集まって何かをする時、まず最初に亮英さんがやり、みんながその後に続く。お茶を飲むのもまず亮英さんから。そういうルールだったんじゃないですか？
昔からの決まりなんだ。
もし犯人がそのことを知っていたら、急須のお茶に毒を入れても問題ない。まず最初にお茶を飲むのは亮英さんなんだから。他にも毒を飲んでしまう人がいるかもしれないけれど、少なくとも亮英さんは確実に飲むことになる。
やっぱり親父は誰かに狙われたんだな。
Chapter 2: The Elusive Path of Logic.
切り落とされたばかりでまだ新しい。一体誰が？
気になりますか？
Yeah, don't you? Don't you? It's a standard British cup of tea is milk, two sugars.
それ。
そういえばお前さっきこの花見て驚いてたよな。
A kappa.
赤椿。その花はシジマと因縁があります。父さんは口が固いから自分で調べたんだ。
教えてください。
今から100年前、いくつかの殺人事件が起こった記録が残っています。でも詳細までは分かりませんでした。それから関東大震災や大戦を挟み、シジマ家の歴史に再び赤椿が姿を現すのは昭和47年、1972年のことです。
今からちょうど50年前ですね。
父、亮英の一人目の弟が大学の冬休みの登山中に。
Right. A minon. Yeah, so I meant specifically black tea. I know there's like other types of teas you can have, like green tea. Pocky catch more trouble. Do you have green tea with milk? I don't think you do you? Tea with milk. Oh yeah, you can. It makes it creamy. close that.
滑落して死亡しました。一人で登っていたため発見が
But yeah, when I have tea, I always have black tea. I don't really drink green tea.
遅れ死に至ったそうですが、現場には辺りには咲いていない赤い椿が
Wait, let me rewind a little bit. Yay! We all have to have a cup of tea, and we have to have some biscuits to dunk in it too,
遅れ死に至っ
or Twix,
た
or
父両
like
親
a Kit Kat or Twix to dunk in it.
の一人目の弟が大学の冬休みの登山中に滑落して死亡し
Wait, let me
の一人
rewind a bit more.
昭和47年1972年のことです。
今からちょうど50年前です。
Let me rewind more. Sorry, I wasn't listening to his
4 年
story.
前いくつかの殺人事件が起こった記録が残っています。でも詳細までは分かりませんでした。それから関東大震災や大戦を挟み志島家の歴史に再び赤椿が姿を現すのは昭和47年1972年のことです。
今からちょうど50年前ですね。
父両英の一人目の弟が大学の冬休みの登山中に滑落して死亡しました。一人で登っていたため発見が遅れ死に至ったそうですが、
Oh,
現場には
his leg's
辺り
broken.
には咲いていない赤い椿が落ちていたそうです。次の事件が起きるのは1982年父両英の年の離れた弟が死亡する事件が起きました。大学からの帰り道に飲んでいたジュースの中に農薬が混入されていたそうです。その現場にもまるで誰かが手向けたかのように赤い椿が一つ。
82年、ちょうどその頃毒入りジュースなどの事件が立て続けに起こっていますね。しかもその多くが未解決のまま。
そのうちの一つとして処理されたんでしょう。
10年ごとに事件が起きて現場には必ず赤い椿が落ちている。
Right. Every 10 years since 1972, someone in the Shijima family has died of mysterious causes, apparently. Wait, who's that girl again? Oh. Have there been other incidents every 10 years since? Wait, I want to see who that lady is again. Her. Oh, she's her friend. Go back there.
その後も10年ごとに事件が起こったんですか？
はい。以降もうちに縁のあるものの不幸が10年ごとに繰り返され、残ったのは僕たちだけ。志島家は呪われているのかも。
偶然にしては出来すぎですね。
兄さん覚えてる？10年前母さんが亡くなった時、献花の中に差出人不明の椿が混じっていたこと。
ああ、
赤い椿は志島にとってそういった花なんです。桜参りのこの日にまた実物を目にすることになるなんて。
赤椿。
あなたは本物の西丸誠を生み出した方だ。何か思いつくことがあったら教えてください。
The red camellias.
赤い椿には何か意味がありそうだけど。
はい。
今病院に連絡がつながったのだけれど、土砂崩れが起きて麓に降りる途中の道が埋まってるそうで、なんとかして来られないかって頼んだんですけど、今日いっぱいは難しいだろうと。
じゃあさっきあの探偵が連絡した医者もきっと。
大変です。大変なことになりました。
Wait, if there's a landslide, how did the detective get there? Is he really the detective? Or is he the murderer? Or the attempted murderer? Oh, he's dead? Never mind. Never mind, he's dead.
誰がこんなひどい。
朝に続いて何なんだ。
何かあったんですか？そうか、あなたはずっと外にいたから先ほど倒れたんです。旦那様が？
今はお部屋で弥生さんが見てくれています。気づかなかったんですね。
全く。そんな時にこんな。警察に呼びましょう。私に連絡してきます。
To be honest, I think he had it coming for dressing like such an edgelord. He deserved it for the fedora.
親父に毒を持った犯人と同じなのだろうか。
一体誰が？
犯人を見つければ毒が特定できて親父を助けられるかもしれない。
でもあの土砂崩れだと医者も警察もすぐには来られない。
犯人の目星をつけたという探偵は殺された。
Hang on a sec, because I had to look at the thing.
でもあの土砂崩れだと医者も警察もすぐには来られない。
犯人の目星をつけたという探偵は
Right. Did the killer also poison my father? Ryori collapsed soon after drinking tea. Eiji thinks the same person is responsible for both incidents.
殺された。なあ、はるかさん。
Surely you're not asking me to investigate.
まさか私に調べろと？
責任は俺が取る。頼む。犯人を見つけ出してくれ。
I was going to do so anyway.
言われなくてもそのつもりです。やりますよ。良栄さんの命もかかってますから。
何でも言ってくれ。
でも警察が来る前に勝手に触っちゃダメなんじゃ。
Can I please get
三
there?
つ鳥の言うことは正しい。でも親父に盛られた毒の特定を急ぎたいんだ。
分かった。じゃあ僕と陽子さんは先に父さんのところに戻ってるよ。
ひどい血の匂いだ。
これは刀がかなり深く突き刺さってる。客間に飾られてた刀と一緒かな。柄の部分が特徴的だから間違いないですね。でもなんでこんなまるで見せしめみたい。
Wait, you're pulling it out?
いや、かなり深いな。15、いや、20センチくらいは刺さってる。犯人は相当な力のあるやつだ。
うっすら死斑が出てますね。体温は下がってきてるけど死後硬直はまだ始まっていない。
死後 1,2 時間程度ってところか。
今が午後2時30分。私たちが最後にこの探偵を見たのが午後1時だから殺害。私たち
What time is it?
今が午後2時30分。私たちが
An hour
最
and
後
a
に
half.
この探偵を見たのが午後1時だから殺害時刻は午後1時から1時半の間。
後頭部を殴られてるな。出血してる。
犯人はまず後頭部を何かで殴ってその後刀で胸を刺した。警察だったらもっと分かることがあるんでしょうけど、
警察も救急車もしばらくは来られないだろうな。
下の道が復旧しない限りどうにもなりませんね。
Hello? Someone's there.
誰？どうしたの？何か物音が聞こえたような気がして。
この辺りは動物もたくさんいますからね。なんでこの辺りは濡れてるんだ？
誰か水でもやったのかな。
A house?
何かを流した？
足跡とか？いや、わからないな。
I think the killer's one of us. Because obviously they used the hose to cover something up, right? Like they had blood on them and they washed it off so they wouldn't be seen. I don't think the killer came in from the outside.
外部の者の犯行ではなさそうですね。
同感だ。
I think I like the story so far. It's fun, but I think it's also really funny that this poor author, book writer, who has nothing to do with anything, is being dragged into this murder conspiracy because she's like a mystery writer and she does have the brains for it, but just like it's not her job. Just let her
見ら
live.
れるリスクを冒してまで刀を客間から取ってくる理由はない。つまり犯人は。
このお屋敷の中にいる誰か。
Go back
つま
a
り
bit.
犯人は
Sorry.
見られるリスクを冒してまで。
そうですね。
So
外部の者の犯行ではなさそうですね。
同感だ。家の人間に見られるリスクを冒してまで刀を客間から取ってくる理由はない。つまり犯人は。
このお屋敷の中にいる誰か。
探偵は電話をかけに行った後、犯人に気づいた様子だった。それで慌てて殺した可能性もある。
一旦戻ろう。一度情報整理したい。ひとまずアリバイを精査しよう。
I bet the last thing that Detective Man did in his life as his life was slipping away, everything was fading, was he tipped his fedora over his eye.
まず時間を整理します。私たちが広間に集まったのはお昼の12時。午後1時頃、良栄さんは倒れて会合は中断。西丸を名乗る探偵は外へ。そして1時半までの間に犯人
Wait, clue. Mayuri collapsed around 1 p.m.
は探偵を混沌させ刀で刺したと思われます。
広間から現場までは往復で5分くらいかかるから、犯行時間を含めると15分くらいは必要だな。
その時に外に出ていた人はいなかったか。
つまり午後1時からのみんなのアリバイを確認すればいいのね。
俺たちはずっと一緒にいたから覗いていいだろう。
同じく倒れていた良栄さんも。となると陽子さん、和永さん、光則さん、弥生さん、草刈さん、この5人が候補ってことですね。
じゃあここは2人に任せて、私は良栄さんの様子を見てくるわ。
お願いします。
英二さん、遥の助けになってあげてください。2人ならきっと。
So, looking at the people who it may be, so we do know that Takehiko, the gardener man, is an expert with flowers. Yeah, so it says that. Looks after Shijima estate grounds and is knowledgeable about the local flora. I think he could have like created a poison from flowers. Hi Demi, welcome in. What hat would you like today? How's your day going? Happy Friday. I'll confess, I am the one who killed these people and stole the thing. I was bored. Hi Cassie, hi my employed friend. I hope you're having a lovely day today. But you're under arrest. Thank you for your confession. I have screenshotted it and I have sent it to the police. A paraffin! Paraffin. Poke catch. Ultra ball. Wait, let me put it on. Detective hat. Detective hat. Where are you? There. I'm a detective again. I can't wait. Live streaming straight from a prison.
真相にたどり着けるはず。
Looking at Asia. Leave it to me. I'm not relying on no man.
任せてください。
よろしく頼む。
Yippee! Quimden's best mod. Quimden is best mod. I saw your clip, Cassie. It was so funny. So, Cassie was showing some silicone. Is it silicone? I think it's silicone. I don't know the right word for it, but silicone silicone breasts, and they were like swinging it around, and they hit the camera. I think you said you hit your monitor and you broke it. I hope nothing was broken though.
あの探偵が殺されたって本当なのか？
うん。ひどいありさまだった。
親父に続いて一体何が起きてんだよ。
それを今から調べたいんです。
俺たちは容疑者か。
あくまで可能性
Don't
です。
shout at me.
どうかご協力お願いします。
論理の道がつながりましたって言ってくれ。話は早いのにね。
では。
Wait. It was funny. And you were like, "Oh my god, did people see my feeties? Good thing I'm wearing socks." I have a similar clip of a drag queen swinging. Oh my god. You have to show me. I would love to see it. Yeah, it's on Cassie's Instagram.
午後1時から1時半までの30分間のことを聞かせてください。まず陽子さん、いかがでしょう。
何も手につかなくて、私からも病院に電話をしようと思って玄関まで出たの。そしたらめまいがしてきて、しばらく玄関に座り込んでた。
No, it's fine. I was talking about it. You're perfectly okay, Cassie. There's no problem at all. Thank you for checking as well, because sometimes people do come in and start talking about their streams unprompted, and I'm just like,
「少し休んでいたら収まってきたから一度部屋に戻ったの。」
それは何時頃ですか。
ちょうど1時半頃ね。残念ながら1時頃からさっきまで誰とも会っていないからアリバイはないけれど。
So the wife lady went to bed. Yeah, I think it. So I know it's like poor Twitch etiquette, like that. I think it's just kind of like. I understand with like newer people as well that they get kind of excited about doing their own thing, you know, and they want to talk about it, but it's kind of bad manners, if that's the right way to describe it.
部屋に戻った時に何か気づいたことはありませんか？
But yeah, wait. I'll give Cassie a shout out too. I was talking about your stream the other day, how you did Cassie was part of a 24-hour charity stream, which was really cool. It was, and they did a whole trucker thing, which was really funny. Thank Cassie. There you go. Oh, wait. Thank you, Quimdon. Quimdon beat me to it. Thank you, Quimdon. Damn it! Actually, yes, Demi. Please go stream. Demi, please stream. I miss your streams. I miss your late night painting streams where you crash out. Repeatedly. Demi's not retired. She'll stream again.
そういえば音が。
音？
気分が悪くて窓を開けていたのよ。そしたら。
Wait, I'm gonna rewind a bit just to like focus on what she's saying. 1 second. So I know she said that after the dad man got poisoned, she was like stressed, so she went to go lie down.
私からも 病院に電話をしようと思って玄関まで出たの。そしたらめまいがしてきて、しばらく玄関に座り込んでたわ。少し休んでいたら収まってきたから一度部屋に戻ったの。
それは何時頃ですか？
ちょうど1時半頃ね。残念ながら1時頃からさっきまで誰とも会っていないからアリバイはないけれど。
部屋に戻った時に何か気づいたことはありませんか？
あ、そういえば音が。
音？
気分が悪くて窓を開けていたのよ。そしたらゴッ
She had it. She had the matter.
て、あれ何かしら。
What's that? What's that? 15 clues. How was that? There's only one killer in each cases. Oh. I wish I read this earlier because in the first chapter I was like, the girl pretended to be murdered and she was working with Kinu. They both did it. There's too many pretty ladies to support, but you're one of them. You're a pretty lady too, Demi. And we want to support you. Does it say where the murder is? No. Wait, I'm just gonna... Let me just get rid of the red stuff.
遠くの方で物がぶつかるような音が何度か聞こえたような気がするのよ。
音ですか？そういえば。
The victim was hit on the back of the head.
被害者は後頭部を殴られていた。
何か心当たりでも？
いえ、今のところ。貴重なお話ありがとうございます。
風上兄さんはどうですか？1時から1時半までの間。
ずっと家の中にいたよ。
何をされてたんですか？
The victim was back shot. Oh my god. Does he have a tattoo on a third of his back as well? There's so many pretty ladies, it's true. There's so many.
兵士の言ってた時軸ってやつを探してたんだ。
Everyone is
親父が
beautiful.
倒れたってのに。
親父が倒れてんのに探偵ごっこしてるお前に言われたくないね。だいたい俺には無理だよ。だって玄関には陽子さんがいたんだろ。じゃあ外には出られなかったはずだ。
確かに誰も通っていません。
でも勝手口があります。そこから出たということは。
俺の足でかくてね。あいにく勝手口には俺に合うサイズの外履きは置いてない。
あらかじめ勝手口に靴を持って行っていたとも考えられます。
君俺のこと嫌いでしょ。
いえ、とんでも。
いいか、陽子さんがずっと玄関にいるなんて事前に予測できたことじゃない。それなのにわざわざ靴を勝手口に移動させたっていうのか。
確かに。でも
まだ何か言いたいのか。
I think, what are you looking at? His feet?
嘘ではなさそうですね。
そうなんか言ってない。
分かったよ。最後に三成は？
僕はずっと父さんの部屋で付き添ってたよ。
良栄さんは
We're looking at his feet, but the thing is, I think it's funny how he's like, oh, my feet are too big. I couldn't have done it. I have big feeties. There's no way I could have done it. But we were looking at his feet to see if it was like bloody or dirty or whatever. But we know that the killer or whoever did it used a hose to wash themselves off.
ずっと意識がない状態でした。つまりアリバイはないということですね。
そういうことになります。でも僕には無理なんです。昔スキーで大きな怪我をしてこっちの腕の腱を切ったんです。だから重たいものは持てないし、あんな風に刀を突き立てるなんてできません。
じゃあ犯行は難しいか。
もういいだろう。 俺たちよりずっと姿を見なかった。
I was gonna say Takehito. So Takehito, am I saying it right? The gardener man, Takehiko. So I think it might be him only because of the poison, and he's like he knows a lot about local flora or flowers, and he might have been able to like create a poison. Wait, let me look up a word. Arsenic. Wait, it's in here too. Analysis. A chemical element with atomic number 33 and symbol A's. Can you make this out of flour? Oh my god, Death by Gummy Bear, Sunshine and Love. What a way to go. Large dose. Wait, arsenic. Can you make it out of flowers? No. Okay, I'll take it back. My theory is wrong. You can't. You can't make an arsenic out of flowers.
草刈さんの方が怪しいんじゃないか。電話はつながった。
Ooh. So, how does so like based on this, it could have been something like already existing, like rat poison. So even with that, it could still possibly be the gardener or someone who worked there who has access to this stuff, right? Oh no. Not again.
ですが、警察の方も道路が復旧するまではとてもいけないので待てと。
私たちだけで何とかしなきゃいけないってことですね。
草刈さん。
Wait, let me move on a sec.
私
復旧するまではとてもいけないので待てと。
私たちだけで何とかしなきゃいけないってことですね。
草刈さん、一ついいですか。
ええ。
あの探偵が殺された木の周りが濡れていたんですが、今日ホースって使いました？
いや、使ってませんが。
じゃあ一体。
Why don't we measure the footprint and then we know the shoe size or the foot size of whoever did it, and then we just measure everybody's feeties.
誰が？
草刈さん、良栄さんが倒れた後何をしていたか教えていただけませんか？
庭の手入れをしていました。
その間に誰かに会ったり何か変わったことはありませんでしたか？
今日は旦那様に身内とお客様だけで話をするので屋敷には立ち入らないよう言われてました。なので誰にも会っていません。変わったこと、そういえば蔵に道具を取りに行った時にロープが一束なくなっていました。
But why?
ロープ？
確かになくなってたんです。切った枝を束ねたりするのに使うんです。
A Galarian Ponito again! 1 second. Galarian Ponito. Poke Catch. Ultra Ball.
ロープなんて盗んでどうするつもりだったのか。
We haven't seen anything with rope yet, though. How long was the rope?
一束ってどれぐらいの長さですか
？30メートル以上はあったと思います。
わかりました。ちなみにこの屋敷で赤い椿が咲いているところってどこにありますか？
この家に椿はないんです。
え？
旦那様がいい顔なさらないもので。
そうですか。ありがとうございます。
So where did the flower come from?
弥生さん
Apparently
は
it
どう
was
ですか？
fresh.
あ、私は旦那様が倒れて驚いて、でも今夜の食事のご用意をしなければならないので台所に戻りました。人数も多くいらっしゃいますので今から仕込まないと間に合いませんから。それに醤油を切らしていたので午後2時くらいに蔵に行きました。
食料はいつも蔵に。
調味料はまとめて買い置きしてある。
Okay. Ban Quimdon, ban Demi, ban Cassie, you're banned. All of you banned. Forever. You're banned.
です。野菜や肉は3日前に届けてもらっていたのですが、調味料が切れていたことをすっかり忘れてまして。
届けてもらってる。
私もこんな年ですから食料品は1週間に1度麓から届けてもらっているんです。
蔵と探偵が殺された木は近いですよね。その時遺体は？
わかりません。あったかどうか。目が悪いもので。
そもそも弥生さんには刀を突き刺す力はないだろう。
お役に立てず申し訳ございません。
いえ、ありがとうございます。お二人はもう大丈夫です。
何か変な匂いがしませんか？
Burning?
匂い？
あ、
ん？
え？
Huh? Hi Lowly, welcome in. Happy Friday. How's your day going? There's a fire. Wait, what? Burning evidence? What's that?
水勝手に空のポリタンクが。
私取ってきます。
俺も行く。
It's a diversion.
あったあった。
Smell it.
灯油じゃない。水？
ありがとうございます。
お願いします。
皆さん危ないんで、ここは私が。
I'm confused. Wait, I want to see what she said again. Why? I thought tasting it would just be really weird, because what if it was like something bad? It's Pride. Happy Pride in Canada.
灯油じゃない。
It's not quite
Is it?
kerosene. But weren't they getting... I'm confused. Weren't they getting water bottles? So why would she be confused that it's water?
ありがとうございます。
お願いします。
皆さん危ないんで、ここは私が。
今度は坊や？
兄さん、そこのトイレでタバコ吸ってたろ。
いや悪いよ、わざとじゃねえぞ。誰が自分の実家に好き好んで火つけるっつうんだよ。
何にせよ、いち早く気づいてくれた弥生さんに感謝ですね。
草刈さん、悪い、片付けといて。
お願いします。
弥生さん、このポリタンクって最近使いました？
私は使ってませんけど。草刈さんは？
私も使った覚えはないです。
そうですか。ありがとうございます。 なんで濡れてたんだろう。桜の花びら？ポリタンクが濡れてたんです。
だから何？今そんなことどうでもいいだろう。
何か気になることでも。
I don't think it is. I think that's too that is like the really obvious choice. I don't know. I think it might be one of the sons. Maybe. It's time to solve this matter.
西丸誠を名乗る謎の探偵。後頭部には打撲傷、胸には刀が深々と突き立てられ、庭の木の幹に持たせかけられていた。
一体どれだけの力があればあんな風に刀を刺せるんだ？
必ずトリックがあるはず。そして犯人を特定する手がかりも。
Okay. Oh god. We have a lot to figure out. Guiding symbols will not be displayed in the mystery and clue panels from this. I needed them! My guiding symbols! Don't take them away from me! It made me feel smart! It made me pretend that I was so clever. Combine clues and mysteries that seem related to create hypotheses. You can toggle symbols on and off from options. I'm gonna put them on. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Give me my symbols back. Where are my symbols? Give me my symbols. You're not taking it away from me. I have 3 brain wrinkles in my head. On my brain. Okay. So, what was notable about the body? Start from the start. The body. The sword in Nishimari. No. The sword from the reception room. No. The blood. No. Cherry petals. The killer wanted a beautiful crime scene. There were cherry petals on the body. Beautiful perhaps in the eyes of a psychopath. The killer must have wanted to create an exquisite scene. My brain is wrinkled, but that's only because it popped an air leak. Oh no. There's more wrinkles than I have. Oh my god. Do we all use SPF 50 on our brains? To keep it wrinkle free, smooth, and beautiful? Okay. No, was it? No. Not these. I got big feet, you know. Let's go back to the start. Soap! Soap is part of the clues! Soap, what, were you here too? Soap was there, guys. It was Soap. Is Soap the killer? Large rocks. No. The sword was pushed in deep. The killer had a grudge with Nishimari. The sword was pushed through the body deep into the tree. My eyeballs. If Nishimari was still alive when he was being stabbed, they must have wanted to leave an impression with this murder. Let's explore those feeties. His toes. We'll get to the brother's toes. The sword was... Wait, the killer wanted to make an impression. The sword was pushed through the body deep into the tree. Why would the killer go through all of the trouble? The killer wanted to make an impression. Oh. Oh. More? More? Oh my god, so many. So, there's more with this. It looks like he was hit in the back of the head. Nishimari may have died before the stabbing. Aside from the chest wound, his head had a blunt injury. Huh? The killer might have hit Nishimari in the head first, and then dragged him away. Nishimari may have been attacked elsewhere and then brought here. So I think he wasn't dead when he was stabbed. I think they hit him first and then put him here and tried to make like a beautiful murder scene because the killer is a psychopath, and then stabbed him with the sword. Maybe they were taking him somewhere quiet. I feel like we should have like seen drag marks. Or is that possible to see drag marks? Any hints that point to the scene of the crime? The sword. Nishimari was killed with a scabbard. The sword in Nishimari's chest was from the reception room. The killer likely hit Nishimari with the scabbard, killing him. The reception room might be where the murder took place. Oh! No. Did he die right away? It might be he was dead already then. So basically what's happening here is we're coming up with theories as to what might have happened. Like, we don't know for sure. So, like, we might come up with a theory that's completely wrong. So we have like two possibilities where he was hit over the head, dragged to the murder scene and stabbed, or he was killed in the reception room, dragged to the tree and then stabbed. What's that? Any hints that point to the scene of the crime? Start from the start. The rocks. Nishimari was killed with a rock in the garden. There were several large rocks in the garden. The killer must have hit Nishimari with one, killing him. The garden might be where the murder took place. Yeah, I feel like he wasn't murdered inside of the house. Nishimari fell in the garden and hit his head. There were several large rocks in the garden. Nishimari fell down during a fight with the killer. That's when he hit his head hard on the rocks. The garden might be where the murder took place. I feel like since we're coming up with these theories, we should at least check into it. Like maybe go to the reception room, see if there's any sign of like blood or a fight, or check the nearby rocks if they have blood on them. Yeah, I was gonna say as well. I was just thinking, like if it's like blood on the rocks, maybe they got washed off as well. So, why was the victim killed? Because he knows who the killer is. Soap. Let me start again. Wait, let me hydrate real quick. 1 second. So, there's a murder every 10 years. Let's explore those feet. Nishimari found the truth of the Shijima deaths. He was investigating the deaths that occur every 10 years. He must have discovered the truth about the unnatural deaths. Thank you for the pat. And water cheers, everybody. He was then killed by someone who didn't want that truth known. 1 second, I'm just gonna open a window and get some air in real quick. 1 second. Okay. Nishimari got caught up in the Shijima deaths. It's kind of warmed up again, so still kinda hot, but not as bad as it was, but still kinda shit. Let me see. It hasn't rained in like a month. It's gonna be above 30 again soon as well. Every 10 years, the Shijimas witness an unnatural death. By design or by chance, the last death was 10 years ago. Maybe he got caught up in things and became the next target. Okay. The detective figured out the killer. 40C is so bad. I hope you're staying cool and hydrated, Demi. Nishimari knew who poisoned Ryoe. Nishimari seemed to have identified who poisoned Ryoe. Poor detective. The killer must have done it to silence him. And then they also tried to kill the Dade. The killer thought Nishimari poisoned Ryoe. The murder happened after Ryoe was poisoned. The killer may have thought Nishimari poisoned Ryoe. And they may have killed Nishimari as an act of revenge. You're allowed to fire a gun at the sun now. Are you actually? I would fight the sun if I could. The Shijima history. Oh. No! He learned the Shijima's secret history. The Shijimas have a long distinguished lineage. "40C means the sun is trespassing on your property." Oh my god. I mean, Cassie has a point. I think it's fairly accurate. I think Cassie should be a lawyer. Wait, no. Someone who's very smart. Perhaps Nishimari discovered a dark secret in their past. And he was killed by someone who wanted that secret cat. What did the killer want us to focus on? The cars? The Shijimas? No. Oh, on the day of the cherry blossom ceremony. The killer tried to draw attention to the ceremony with the petals. Today was an important ceremony for the Shijima family. The victim was killed after the cherry blossom ceremony. Maybe the killer wanted to imply a connection to the ceremony. The sword. The killer tried to draw attention to the sword. The body was found against a tree with a sword through it. But could this just be a distraction? Maybe the killer wanted us to think it was the murder weapon. So maybe the sword was for theatrics. Mashayla, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope your day is going amazing today. Welcome in. How's your day going? We're on chapter 2. This man up here, you can't see him now. Wait, there. Up there, this man is dead. He was a detective man and he was killed. So we're investigating this man. It went really good. So I had the meeting and they were like, yeah, like the higher ups are fully backing this. If you want to be a full-time home worker, we can do that. But the thing is that they were like concerned about was the fact that home workers get paid less. So they're gonna look into that before we commit to anything. But for now, they're happy with me to like continue just doing like 1 day a week in the office if I can. If for whatever reason I can't, I don't have to. And if there's like anything where there's like a mandatory office day or wherever where everybody has to be in, I don't have to be included in it, which is really nice. It went really good, in my opinion. It was really good. Yay! Yeah, it was really nice as well because like he was like, yeah, you don't have to be stressed if you can't do like the 1 day. Meanwhile, my manager's like, oh, you went in late? Well, you have to come in another day to make up those hours. Or, oh, you didn't do it? Well, now you have to do 60%. I'm glad it went well. It is homophobic. You're right. I want Cassie to be my lawyer. Cassie just said that it is legal to shoot the sun because they are trespassing on your property. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Okay. But how is your day going, my Shayla? I hope your day's good. A warning. The killer left a warning to the Shijimas. Thank you. It's a 60s. No, is it 60s? I think it's a 60s style dress. I have it for realsies. It's in my wardrobe at the moment. I based it off a dress I have. I can show it to you. Wait, if I can find it online. I have this dress for realsies. There's a nice picture of it. I wish I bought more of the dresses from that collection. They had some really cute ones, but I was too nervous to get more because I felt like it wouldn't suit me. But there's a lot of really cute ones they did. But I like yellow, so I got the yellow dress. This picture. Open it. I'll show it to you. This one. I'm glad there's been some managers willing to work with us. So I've been late to work every day this week while adjusting to a higher dose of medicine. I thought I was going to get written up for it today, but instead my manager said she'd work with me and adjust my schedule. I'm glad that you have a manager that has your back. honestly, like having a good, I've talked about this with Kitty before as well, just like having a good manager makes it changes everything at work, you know? It's so important to have a good manager that supports you. I had one, but then she retired and now I have the shit manager. There, this is my dress, guys. I have this dress. I have this. It's really cute. It's cute, right? I like this dress. It's my favorite. But I'm glad you have that for yourself, Demi. I'm glad. There was some more dresses as well, but I didn't get them. I kind of wish I did. There's a really cute pink one. History. Wait, I'll show you the other dress that I wish I got, but I was too nervous to get it. Open. It was really galley. Open this one. That it? No. This one. There. It was kind of like the same kind of like style, but pink. And if you look closely at the details, there's like little flowers in it too. I wish I got this one. It's cute. But I never got this one, and I think the collection's gone now. You do? I wanna see it. That sounds so cute. I wonder if they still sell them anywhere. I would have to look it up. I don't think. I think the collection is gone now because it was a collection, a collaboration from a couple years ago. So I don't think it's anywhere unless someone else is selling it. Wait. She has a new collection. No, it's sold out. It's gone. It's not there anymore. Where is it? Can I yeah, there's nothing there anymore. It's gone. One second. I'm looking for the dress. Oh, my dress is on eBay for £10. Is that the pink dress? No. No. I'll show it to you. It's there. There. I'll have a proper look later. If I find the pink dress, I'll get it. But so far I don't see it. Yeah, it's not on eBay. Close that. I posted. Oh, let me go look. I want to see your dress. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I like your Halloween blankie as well. Is that a blankie? It looks like Halloween blankie. Are you gonna wear it on stream? It'd be a cute stream dress. Are you gonna wear it on stream? Okay. Yippee! I look forward to it. I like the sleeves. I like the puffy sleeves too. The killer left a warning to the Shijimas. The way the victim was pinned to the tree was like a crucifixion. The killer must have wanted to leave a clear warning. That sounds really cute. How did the killer push the sword into the tree? They might be strong. What's that? It is really cute. I want more cute dresses too. The killer needed strength to get the sword in so deep. They must have stabbed Nishimari first. Then they used their strength to push the blade into the tree. The killer threw the sword? No, I don't think this is it. The killer needed strength to get the sword in so deep. Ugh. They must have thrown the sword from a distance. The sword then pierced through Nishimari and into the tree. I don't agree with this one. I think this is wrong. I think that's a dumb theory. They're not going to throw a sword and get it that deep. That's not how it works. That sounds fun. That sounds really cute. Okay, what did the killer use for the murder? Pesticide. No. Soap! Soap was used for the murder. Someone, arrest her. The killer used soap to lubricate the sword. There was a water tap and soap near the body. The killer used soap to lubricate the blade. The soaped up sword would go through the body more easily? No, that's dumb. The killer used soap to make the ground slippery? There was a water tap and soap near the body. The killer used soap to make the ground slippery. This made Nishimari slip and fall. I don't know about that. I don't know. A hose. There's more to that one. What's that? Mud. The killer used a water hose to erase footprints. I think this one it might be more likely. There were signs the hose near the body had been used. Considering the ground was muddy, maybe the killer used the water hose to get rid of their tracks, but they didn't do a good job of it because you can see the track. I think it's more likely maybe they were hiding evidence of themselves. Like, maybe they had mud on their feeties. The killer used the water hose to wash away blood. There were signs the hose near the body had been used. Considering the ground was muddy, maybe they used a water hose to wash away the blood. Yeah, I agree with that one. They would have washed the blood off their hands too. What did the killer use? That's... Welcome back, Hatch. Are you at home now? Welcome home. A rope. There's so many possibilities to this. Am I gonna get it wrong again? The killer tied Nishimari to the tree with a rope. According to Takehiko, a rope was missing from the storehouse. The killer needed to immobilize Nishimari before stabbing him. They must have tied Nishimari to the tree with the rope. Hedgehog! Aww! This place is not a hedgehog. But welcome home. I hope you had a safe drive home. The killer used the rope to climb a tree. According to Takehiko, a rope went missing from the storehouse. The killer must have been hiding nearby, waiting for Nishimari. They could have hid atop a tree. Maybe they used a rope to climb a tree and hide, but we didn't see any rope. The water. The killer used the water can as a container. There were empty water cans by the back door. When they were found, one still had some liquid in it. The killer may have used it as some kind of container, but for what? This one? The killer used a cigarette to destroy evidence. The killer knew Kazunaga would smoke in the bathroom. They guessed he would be careless and start a fire. The killer hid evidence in the boxes so it would be destroyed. But we saved the boxes. Yeah, I want to know what happened too. The killer used a cigarette to start a fire. The killer used Kazunaga's cigarette to start a fire. They placed boxes outside, knowing he would throw out the butt. The killer planned to use the fire to destroy evidence. Okay, so far we've done all of these. What's next? Was something in the plastic water can? Cherry petals. It's not kerosene, is what she said. The killer put kerosene in the water can, but she said it's not. I thought it had been filled with water, but it's normal to store kerosene in those plastic water cans. The killer wanted to set fire to something, hence the kerosene. Wait, she was incredibly dismissive, then tried to guilt trip me. They reviewed the cameras and didn't find anyone at fault. She's a liar. I hope your husband looks into it too and gets evidence, because if they're just being so shitty and dismissive about it and lying, rather than just being, oh, hey, I'm so sorry that happened, we'll be more careful in the future, then fuck them. Like, the least you can do is be honest about it. It's so weird when people lie about things that they did as well. They try to gaslight you into thinking it's not them. Was something in the plastic water can? Water tap. The killer put water in the water can. There was a water tap near the body and by the back door. The killer filled a water can with water for some purpose. Wait, we have plenty of footage of the driveway stuff too. Hopefully you can see something at the very least. If not, maybe set up a different angle camera if you can. I'll go fight them too. I'm on my way. Pesticide was found in a bottle of juice. The killer put pesticide in the water can. The killer knew about the murder involving poisoned fruit juice. The killer tried to do the same thing. They hid the pesticide in the water can until they needed it. Yeah, Cassie is my new lawyer. Cassie is big brain. They'll come up with something. But definitely, they're not worth your stress, especially when they're being so shitty about it. Fuck 'em. Was the murder committed by someone strong? Dark horse? The Shijimas are cursed by someone unusually strong. Matsunori said the Shijimas may be cursed. I don't think it's stupid though, because literally that's something you spent a long time working on and they ruined it. They had no right to do that to you. Maybe the curse controls people and gives them ungodly strength. Such a curse might be responsible for the murder. What's that? The tree? The detective was knocked out and stabbed. That's searching. Kazunaga didn't leave the house. Kazunaga said he was looking for the Tokijiku inside the house. If that's true, he wouldn't have been outside. There's no way he could have committed the crime. Oh, we got more. That beat? No. That tendon? Mitsunori can't push the sword into the tree. Mitsunori said he severed a tendon in his arm while skiing. Okay, Hedge. I hope you relax for a bit as well when you can, because I know you just got home too. He couldn't have the strength to push the sword far into the tree. There's no way he could have committed the crime. Let's see. Mr. Shijima. Ryori told Takehiko to stay outside. Takehiko had orders from Ryori to stay outside of the house. Takehiko would never go against the orders of his employer. There's no way he could have committed the crime. I was in the garden working. There's another part to this. In the garden working. Ryori collapsed. Takehiko didn't know the meeting had ended. Takehiko said he didn't know the meeting had ended. If we believe him, he couldn't be the killer. To get the sword, he had to pass in front of the main hall. He thought the meeting was still being held in the main hall. There's more here. It's not free. I checked the fee. Oh. Mitsunori was in Ryoi's room the whole time. Mitsunori said he was attending to Ryoi the whole time. If that's true, he wouldn't have had time to murder the victim. There's no way he could have committed the crime. So these are kind of like theories of who couldn't, what possible reasons why they couldn't have done it. Alright. Is there proof Kasunaga didn't leave the house? Big B. Big B. Big B. There. And then it's the area around the back door, because he said that there was no shoes for him. Kazunaga's footprints run outside the door. The mud outside the back door was covered in footprints, but none of them matched Kazunaga's massive shoe size. It's unlikely he left the house through the back door. There were no shoes for Kazunaga by the back door. No shoes were big enough for Kazunaga to wear by the back door. It's unlikely that he left the house through the back door. Hi Beanie! My queen bean, welcome in! Happy Friday! So, it has to be someone who is strong enough to like literally jam a sword through a person and through a tree. But there's also the theory that the killer used soap to get the sword in easier. So I think it's a maybe. Is there a chance someone physically weak did it? Ingredients. Yayu can't push the sword into the tree. Yayoi said she has ingredients delivered once a week. If the journey down the hill and back is tiring for her, someone else must have been the one to push the sword into the tree. So I don't think it's her. The stepmother was like, she just went straight to bed or something. That's... no. Yoko said she went to the entrance to call the hospital. Yoko wasn't feeling well. Yoko said she didn't feel well and was resting by the entrance. She must have been worried about Ryoi too. Wait, can I bring up my map? No. Also, based on the body state, it's unlikely she's the killer. I need the brain cells. Give it to me. Thank you. Ah, Bean. Are you still at work now? I hope it's been okay today. Wait, I want to look at the map. So, where's the entrance? Okay. That's where the body was. There's the tree. That's where the mud was. Back door. The fire was over there. The reception room is where the sword was taken from. So they took the sword, went out the back door. The photos, yeah. There's a fire. That's where the watering cans were too, right? Okay, let's figure this out. What caused the strange sound? Thudding. I'm at home but with my laptop blocking my own stuff. I broke my phone. Oh no! Is it okay now? Is it still broken? The sword was the sound going through the body. Yoko said she heard a sound like one object hitting another. 1 second. I just don't want to forget to do something real quick. It's restoring my backup file right now, but I was stressing. I would be stressed too. I hope you got some rest in the end. Take it easy today as well. Oh, that's the sound. They were shoving it in. The sword must have used a lot of strength to push the sword in. The sound was the sword being pushed repeatedly. I want to get a new Samsung Z Fold 8. Samsung Z Fold 8. I want a phone like that. That looks really cool. I think I was actually looking at a similar phone, if not the same. Yeah, I think I was looking at the same one, actually. I actually was. Because I've been seeing ads for it. I was updating it from my PC and for some reason it was like, haha, your phone is broken now? Oh god. That sucks. Yeah, the pinky one. The pinky one is the one that got my attention for it. I hope today is a better day today for you though, Bean. The sound was Nishimari being hit. Yoko said she heard a sound like one object hitting another. Nishimari had a blunt injury to the back of his head. The sound must have been the killer hitting Nishimari. The sound was forced entry into the storehouse. Yoko, yeah. This is Yoko. Yoko said she heard a sound like one object hitting another. Was the door forced open though? Maybe the killer tried to break into the storehouse for a rope. The sound must have been the killer forcing the door open. The sound was a loud. I don't think this is it. The landslide already happened. Yoko said she heard a sound like one object hitting another. There was a landslide along the road going down the hill. That must have been the landslide. I think there's more evidences. Did I not get everything? That. What caused the strange sound? The sound was the killer spying on us. You deleted it? There was a sound from the brush when we investigated the body. Eiji said it was an animal, but it may have been the killer. Maybe they were trying to eavesdrop on our conversation. I think I missed stuff here. There's still evidence that I never used. Wait. Yeah, wait. That's done. That's done. 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 I didn't miss anything. I must have missed something. Oh well, let's go. I did my best. Wait, let me review quick. What was notable about the body? There was cherry blossoms and they were stabbed. Any hints to the scene of the crime? Shimari was killed with a scabbard, hit in the back of the head. Why was the victim killed? Ryoi apparently called him in to investigate the Shijima family. And he found out the truth. What does the killer want us to focus on? Sword? The cherry blossom ceremony? And a warning. Pushed it into him. Water hose to cover evidence. There's a soap theory. Was something in the water cans? I don't know. Was the murder committed by someone strong? Takehiko didn't know the meeting had ended. Mitsunori can't push the sword into the tree. And then Kazunaga said he didn't leave the house. Is there proof Kazunaga didn't leave? His footprints weren't outside. Is there proof that it's one of the ladies, not Yoko? Because she said that she's too weak and Yayoi, I can't say the names, said that she's too weak and Yoko said she was resting. Strange sound. Was the killer hitting Nishimari? Okay, let's go. We're done. Wish me luck.
よし、推理をまとめてみよう。 数々の謎のうち、まず注目すべき重要なポイントは
What's intriguing is the things the killer used. I see. Of all the mysteries, which do you find most unusual? What did the killer use for the murder? What hypotheses can you form from that mystery? I think the blood seems... no footprints. No blood. But he didn't erase the footprints. Wash away the blood. I see. When thinking about what the killer used and how, consider things found at the scene of the crime. Things that appear to have been used and things that were taken from their original location. This will surely help you uncover the truth. Don't you think it's worth... Yeah, he doesn't agree with me. He thinks my idea is dumb. We do. He's just like, maybe don't say that. Things the killer used. The scene of the crime. Any hints that point to the scene of the crime? What was notable about the body? No. Back. Middle. The scene of the crime. What did the killer want us to focus on? Any hints that point to the scene? To the ceremony. I see. The killer purposefully put the body against the tree and stabbed it with a sword. There must have been some meaning behind this. Hi Cleb, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What were you playing today? Give us your pool. No. Hi Dee, hi Cleb, hi everybody. Welcome in everybody, I'm Pat and we are playing chapter 2 of the Centennial case. It's a FMV murder mystery game. Thank you for the shout out, thank you. Hi Jin, hi everybody. If you need to go, I know this is your second stream of the day, so if you need to read and run, eat, hydrate, stretch, take care of yourselves, please do. Wait, why are there's so many ponitos today? Let me hydrate too, 1 second. Oh, you're playing Alan Wake? I still gotta play that. I got it ready. I really want to play it too. I hear the second one is amazing. Are you close to beating it yet? I know you've been going through it for a bit. But yeah, we're playing the Centennial case. So essentially someone just got murdered and we're trying to figure out who did it. So we just came up with all of our theories and now we're trying to put together a working theory as to what happened or what was the reasoning behind it, and I'm being a bit dumb about it. I finished, got the DLC to do at some point though. Woohoo! Yay! Congrats on beating the game! I didn't know it had DLC. That's really interesting. Are you gonna play the second one too on stream? Hi Tario, welcome in. Enjoy your Pepsis. Oh, you got the pickle Pepsi. I'm so sorry, Jen. Okay, I'm glad I got the Panito, because everybody would have been banned for realsies. I would have banned every single person. I found out as well that I put it on. Oh my god. I mean, you beat it on hard. Well done. I remember I was watching you play a bit and it looked really difficult too. And I was like, is there a difficulty setting for this? Because if it's this hard, I don't want to play. Pickle Pepsi sounds awful. It's, I think, I can't remember. I think it was a KFC collaboration. I don't know if it's still there. I just remember I was walking past KFC. Or was it Burger King? Either one. But there was like a promotion in the window saying that they had pickle Pepsi, and I was like, what the fuck is that? It's real. Yeah, it's real. It's not a joke. It's an actual thing. It's not like something you can buy. I think it's basically they had like a packet of like pickle juice or something that you put in the Pepsi. Something like that. Wait, let me look it up. Pickle Pepsi. Yeah, it was KFC. Open it. Open that too. Wait, I'll show it to you. Can I show this window? There. So it's kind of like this juice, this pickle juice, and you put it in the Pepsi, and there's this as well, the KFC stuff. They had like a pickle Pepsi or a pickle collaboration or whatever. It looked, it was the worst thing I ever seen in my whole life. Pepsi, Cola, Soda Shop Cream Soda, and Tario got a s'mores chocolate. Burger King offers Coke Cherry Zero with cotton candy. See, cotton candy I don't think would be bad because it's essentially sugar, right? When I tell you I want that whole meal, please no. Okay, look. It works out because if they ever give me pickles in anything, and if Bean or Hedge is there, all I need to do is give them the pickles. I don't like pickles. I think they're nasty. I always order if I'm getting a burger, I would order it without pickles. It's not bad, but why getting a zero beverage? No, actually, that's a really fair point, Tariel. You're essentially just adding the sugar back into the drink. I wonder if it's like I don't think you have the UK regulations on like a sugar ban or a sugar tax, because like here we have a sugar tax, so things like regular Coke, you don't get refills on a regular Coke because of the sugar content in it, or really sugary things cost more now. I love pickles. Anyone ever had a big... No. 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 Me too, but because I choked when I was a kid at Wendy's. Ah. But sweetness has so much sweeter. Wait. Big Pickle was censored for you? Maybe that's, I think that might be your personal censor settings, because it wasn't censored for me. I didn't see any ban on it. Cassie, it was so bad. My Mimi reached in with her fingers. Oh no, Hedge. I'm so sorry that happened. I feel like Hedge and Apple had the most traumatic upbringing. But yeah, I'm gonna continue this and try and solve a matter. Hopefully this person didn't choke on a Wendy's pickle too. Who knows, if I look in their mouth, maybe there's a pickle down there. Try thinking about the state of the body and the motive, though I think it'll be hard to identify the killer based on motive alone. There's always a pickle guy at the Ren fairs? That's crazy. Why is there a pickle guy? So, redo the summary, so that's wrong. Alibi of fools. Why was the victim killed? Nishimari found the truth of the Shijima deaths. I see. That's wrong. Wait, I need to look up this pickle guy. I'll have to post the pickle priest in memes later. I wanna see. I have to see it. I like Tario's Ren Fest if they're pickle guy free. Alibi. Is there proof? No. Was the murder committed by someone strong? Kazunaka? I don't know. Everything I'm saying is wrong. You want a pickle now? I don't. I went to McDonald's today. I was actually on my way to Five Guys because we were talking about it yesterday. And Five Guys is right next to McDonald's. And McDonald's has been shut because they were doing like renovations or whatever, but I saw it was open. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go there instead to get a cheaper burger. But I wish I did get Five Guys. I wanted to try their milkshake as well. The scene of the crime. Let me see. That means that pickle priest. Wait, let me pause it. He has a little pickle too. Does there sound on it? Wait, I'm gonna go. We're gonna watch it. We can watch the pickle guy. Nothing weird, right? Nothing weird, okay.
The fine is. You're
Look at
asking
the
for
little
regiment.
pickle
Do
down
you
there.
understand that? Yes.
pickles.
Oh, there you are.
Better be there.
Stand back. Father.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, see, it got caught on the nipple. It got, yeah.
Not the nipple.
Yes.
A pickle nipple?
I hereby bless this pickle in the name of all things good and pickle. You did the right thing. I was testing. Picklage. Our transaction has ended.
You don't want monies?
I do.
I will take your tip.
Huzzah to a tip! I shall now sing song.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, we're done.
That was kind of funny. Amino, Piccano, Bambero, Amino. He was really Yankee on his pickle. Bless this pickle, Amino, Bambero. But that was cute, actually. I liked his little pickle plushies on his thing. Killed with a scabbard. I see. God. Did the killer use something other than a sword? This is wrong. AG, just bloody tell me instead of telling me I'm wrong all the bloody time. Just tell me. What did the killer use? The rock. The rock. The rock. No. I'm in my dumb mode right now. Wait. That. And dummy. I'm doing my best, guys. The things the killer used for the murder, the scene of the crime, alibi, others. Any hints that point to the scene of the crime? Nishimari was killed with a rock in a garden. What's a probo pass? What's that? Probo pass. Oh, it's the weird rock thing. I don't want it. Did the killer use something other than a sword, or did Nishimari knock his head on something by coincidence? Determining the true cause of death seems vital. I'm stupid. Wait, 1 second. I'm just gonna go close the curtains. 1 second. Ameno. always forget the words to the song, except for the first one. Wait a second. All I know is Amino and Dorime. That's all I know out of the whole song. 2 words. Okay. We're just gonna keep working on this, and hopefully we can get through our reasoning section. I'm stupid though, but I'm doing my best. Was the murder committed? Is there a chance someone physically redid it? Yoko wasn't feeling well. No. That's wrong. Others. What caused the strange sound? Sound. What did I say? Wait. Okay. 1 second. I'm just gonna look at something again. 1 second. I think I got what I want to do. Strange sound. Let me look at the rock again. I'm gonna... So he said... Wait. I'm kind of going off what he's saying to me to kind of like feel this out. And when I picked the sword, the sound was a sword going through the body. He says, your intuition is commendable. So I'm going with that.
Logic が整ったようだね。
はい。トリックを暴く答えはこの仮説の中にある。
So it must have been someone either trying to force the sword in through the body and tree, and not him being hit, is what I'm gathering.
警察が来るまで時間がかかりそうですが、皆さんここにいてください。
素人探偵さん、タバコぐらい吸いに行かせてもらえませんかね。
兄さん、そんな吸ってると寿命を縮めますよ。後でいいでしょう。
はいはい、承知いたしました。
皆さんがここにいてほしいのは、この中に犯人がいるかもしれないからです。私の推理が正しければ。
ほう、聞いてやるとするか。警察が来るまでの暇つぶしにな。
では順を追ってお話しします。殺害されたのは西丸誠を名乗る探偵。蔵の近くの木の根元で亡くなっていました。その胸には刀が深々と。これは一体どういうことなのか。かなりの力で押し込まないとああはなりません。
犯人は男性ってこと？
そうは言っていません。
どう考えてもそう言ってるだろ
う。僕たち3人の中の誰かが犯人ってことですか？
私は犯人などではありませんよ。
犯人は
Oh my god. None of these men. Because it's one of the women. Because they put the sword... They had to like use a rock to bash the sword in through the body. Which kind of leads way to the soap theory. That soap, Savior Soap, did it. Because they used soap as a lubricant, maybe, question mark. But they were using a rock or something to bash the sword through the body, which was that banging, thudding sound that someone heard. Who heard the sound again? Yoko heard the sound. So it was Yayoi. 20 feet less above. Yeah.
犯人は男性3人のどなたでもないと思います。
その根拠は？
まず光則さん、彼が犯人でない理由は？
Wait, I wasn't listening. Wait, what'd she say? What did she say? Oh. Well, we're not gonna go with that. But if I say that, it kind of doesn't fit into the theory, because it doesn't matter if he's weak. No, it doesn't matter if he's weak. That's the thing. It doesn't matter. What did you say just now? What did the girl just say? Does anybody remember? Because I already forgot. I wish I could view the dialogue. No, let me look. I might just say this, but it kind of contradicts my theory. So I don't really want to say this. But I think this doesn't make sense either. Because he has no alibi to confirm this. I'm gonna go with this.
あなたは昔スキー
Can I see the log now? The reason he's not the killer, okay.
右腕の剣を切ってしまい、それ以来重たいものを持てなくなったとおっしゃっていました。だから光則さんには刀を深く突き刺すことは
He says he was in the room the whole time, but obviously the dad is passed out, so he has no one to confirm that.
難しいと思います。
ただ今更だけど、お前その怪我って治ったりしてないよな。
兄さん、僕を疑うの？やっと治ってこれなんだ。診断書だってある。
次に草刈さん。草刈さんは今日ずっと庭の手入れをしていたそうです。つまりこのお屋敷には入っていない。客間の刀を持ち出す機会もなかったんです。
でも人目に触れず客間に入ることはできたんじゃないか。
それは考えられません。なぜなら
He didn't know.
昼の会合が切り上げられたことを外にいた草刈さんは知りようがありません。草刈さんはみんなが集まって話をしてたと思っていたわけです。客間に入るには広間の前を通らなければならない。気づかれるリスクも高いのに、わざわざ客間の刀を持ち出そうなんて考えるはずがありません。
そうですよ。断じて私ではありません。信じてくださいよ。
Hi Phoenix, welcome in. Enjoy your Pepsi candy. We were actually just talking about candy floss in Coke Zero. But welcome in. How's your day going? Happy Friday.
最後に和永さん。和永さんは犯行時刻の1時から30分の間、この屋敷から出ていません。
Wait, let me go back a bit.
の1時最後
ではありません。信じてくださいよ。
最後に和永さん。和永さんは犯行時刻の1時からの30分の間、この屋敷から出ていません。この時間陽子さんは玄関にいて、人の出入りはなかったとおっしゃっていました。 玄関からは縁側も見えますし、
Wait, wait, wait.
なかった
Sorry, my
いま
brain
せん。
is not focusing.
この時間陽子さんは玄関
Was
にい
that the
て
entrance?
人の出入りはなかったとおっしゃっていました。玄関からは縁側、この屋敷から出ていません。この時間陽子さんは玄関の間、和永さんは犯行時刻の1時からの30分の間、この屋敷から出ていません。この時間陽
I will point out, because we were talking about it today, I do have a no self-promotion rule in my chat, so please don't. Thank you though.
子さんは玄関にいて人の出入りはなかったとおっしゃっていました。玄関からは縁側も見えますし、出ていく人がいればすぐに気がつくでしょう。
Sorry, my brain is just not focusing. I keep rewinding it because my brain's just not taking anything in right now.
1時からの30分の間、和永さん、
Kazunaka
和永さんは
didn't
犯
leave.
行時刻の1時からの30分の間、この屋敷から出ていません。この時間陽子さんは玄関にいて人の出入りはなかったとおっしゃっています。
Yoko is her, the previous wife, and she's the one who said she heard the thudding. I think it's this person, Yayoi Kasuga. She worked as a live-in housekeeper at the Shijima. Wait, where did you go? For 3 years, handling all of the housework. So last time I kept accusing the wrong person, so I got kicked out. I got kicked out of the whole meeting. Thank you for the hydrate. 1 second. Thank you.
玄関からは縁側も見えますし、出ていく人がいればすぐに気がつくでしょう。
勝手口から出たということは、
確かに勝手口には誰の目もありませんでした。犯人がこっそり外に出ていくとしたら勝手口からでしょう。でも和永さんは外に出ていない。
どうして言い切れるの？
それは
No footprints.
和永さんの足を見るとものすごく大きいんです。勝手口を出たところの通路はぬかるんでいて、靴を履こうが裸足だろうが必ず足跡がつきます。でも特大サイズの足跡は一つもありませんでした。
あんたなかなかやるじゃないか。
初めてお褒めいただき光栄です。
じゃあ一体犯人は誰なんです？
俺とはるかさんとあかりさんはずっと一緒にいて互いを監視する状態であった。
弥生さんも木に刀を突き刺せたとは。
監視する状態であった。
Wait,
あか
sorry.
りさんはずっと一緒にいて。
Wait, sorry. I could never. See, wait, actually, wait. The detective was London specialed. Cassie, I think I need my lawyer right now. Cassie, are you still here? I think I need help.
なんです。
俺とはるかさんとあかりさんはずっと一緒にいて互いを監視する状態であった。
弥生さんも木に刀を突き刺せたとはとても思いません。つまりその年齢的に。
That is who?
え？
I don't think
ま
it's
さ
her.
か私じゃありません。
陽子さんが犯人なら人が一番通りそうな玄関にいたと証言するのは不自然です。もし誰か一人でも通っていたら証言に矛盾が生じてしまいます。
じゃあこの中に犯人はいないってことですか？
いいえ、一人だけ事件を起こせた人がいるんです。
ぼや騒ぎの時のポリタンク。
こ これはどこにでもある普通のポリタンクです。犯人はこのポリタンクを犯行に使用した。ここについてる花びらが証拠です。
まだ新しい。
Wait, Pet couldn't have done it. People found the body. No one ever finds Pet victim. Thank you, Cassie. No body, no matter.
はね、散ったばかり。
このポリタンクは犯行現場で使われ、その後勝手口に戻されたんです。ぼや騒ぎでこれを取りに行った時、すでに内側が濡れていました。
そういえばあの木の周りも何かが巻かれたみたいに濡れてたな。
大事なのはそこです。このポリタンクの内側が濡れていたということは、
Not pesticide. Not kerosene water. I think it's a soap theory. Not pesticide. No. It has to be water. It's a soap theory.
犯人はこのポリ
Cassie,
タン
no!
クに水を入れた。犯行現場の近くにあった水道のホースで。
何のために？
犯行に不可欠なあることをするために。それは
To knock Nishimari out.
水を入れたポリタンクは相当な重さになります。犯人はこの
That's
ポリタ
not
ンク
what I meant! That's not what I meant! That's not what I was trying to suggest. That's not it. That's not what I meant.
探偵を殴り倒したんです。
No. That's not what I meant. You're so stupid.
まあ、
You're making me
確かにね
look stupider.
相当な重さにはなるけどね。
そんな重いポリタンクを持ち上げられたのは
That's not what I meant.
草刈さんに和永さん、英二さんだけね。でも3人が犯人じゃないのは今確認しなかった？
I didn't mean that. Let me say something else.
犯人は
You're so stupid.
水を入れたポリタンクは
それに重たいものなら辺りに落ちている石とかヤシの
Also
調
no
度
back
品とか
CTs, please.
他にも
Thank
いろいろありま
you.
す。わざわざどうして水を入れたポリタンクを使ったんです？
鈍器として使われたわけではなさそうですね。ごめんなさい。もう一度考えてみます。
I think that wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. That was completely unfair. That's not what I meant. I wanted to try the soap theory. But I guess this lends way to the rope. I got it a bunch of times last time too. Because I kept accusing the lady, and she was like, "Are you fucking stupid? Kick her out. We don't need this person." No.
犯人はこのポリタンクに水を入れた。犯行現場の近くにあった
I
水道
feel
のホ
like you
ース
know how
何
in
の
like
ために？
God, multiple choice games where like Mass Effect, for example, where you have like Paragon and Renegade, and then you think you're picking to say something like hello, and then you press hello, and then they come out with the most unhinged shit you've ever seen in your entire life, and you're like, excuse me, I didn't mean to say this. That's exactly what just happened now.
犯行に不可欠なあることをするために。それは
Alright, it's the rope theory.
事件前後になぜか蔵からなくなっていたものがありましたよね、草刈さん。
ロープです。
犯人はあらかじめ空のポリタンクとロープを結んで、その後ポリタンクに水を入れた。そして振り子にしたんです。
そういうことか。
犯人は被害者を殴って混沌させ、木に寄りかからせて胸に刀を突き立てた。その状態で振り子を使って刀を木に打ち込んだんです。
Oh, I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought they used the rock afterwards.
金をつく要領だな。それなら腕力がなくても刀を打ち込むことが十分にできるってわけだ。
でも仮にそんなことができたとしても、実際にそうしたかどうかは分かりませんよね。
実際にそうしたんですよ。ある方の発言がヒントになりました。その発言とは、
The thuds. This.
陽子さんは何か物がぶつかった音を何度も聞いたと言っていましたよね。あれは振り子で刀を打ちつけた音だったんでしょう。
そういうこと。
殺害後はポリタンクの水を捨て、ロープをほどき、木に垂れ下がったロープも外した。このトリックを使ったと仮定すると、力がなくても刀を深く突き立てることができます。これによって再び浮上してくる容疑者が2人。
Hi, Quantum. Yes, so this is an FMV game. It's called the Centennial Case. It's a murder mystery game by Square. Well, published. Are they the publisher? Yeah. By Square Enix. So we're just essentially solving a murder. It plays like a movie though, so I can understand the confusion. But welcome in. How's your day going? Her. It's her.
犯人はある致命的なミスをしています。では、どちらが犯人なのか。
It does have an English dub for the voice acting, but I didn't like the voice acting, so I put the Japanese voices on. Yeah, Yumi. I'm gonna go with you. Wait, was it just you two? Yeah. No, it's you. I know.
「このトリックを使う理由があり、同時に行うことができたのは、弥生さん、あなただけということになります。
Her reaction tells
弥生さんいかが
everything
でしょう。
as well.
私が疑われるだろうとは思ってました。でもはるかさん、あなたの推理は憶測だらけです。草刈さんは昼の会合が打ち切られるのを知らなかった。だから見つかるリスクを冒して客間から
You're right, actually. I never thought about that. I don't think they've ever done like a non-animated style game before, to my knowledge.
刀
Wait,
を
let me
持
go
ち出
back.
すから昼の会合が打ち切られるのを知らなかった。だから見つかるリスクを冒して客間から刀を持ち出すはずがないとあなたは言いました。でもたまたま庭から貝がおるのを見たのかもしれません。陽子様は犯行時刻にずっと玄関にいらっしゃったとのことですが、それを証明できるのは陽子様ご本人しかおりません。光則さんの腕のことも本当かどうか怪しいものです。疑わしいという理由で犯人呼ばわりされるのは困ります。
Am I wrong?
おっしゃる通りです。でもやっぱり私はあなたが犯人だと思うんです。なぜならあなたの証言に決定的な矛盾があったから。
何ですか？
親騒ぎの時にあなたは言いましたよね。何か変な匂いがしませんかと。匂いにはかなり敏感なようですね。
はい、鼻だけはいいんです。もうあちこち具合
Well,
が悪いん
what
です
about
け
the
ど。
blood?
だとしたら変なんです。あなたの証言の中におかしなところが。
わからないわ。
それは
After you name a culprit, they might challenge your accusation. You'll need to provide reasoning that decisively invalidates their rebuttal. I love Godzilla. Wait, for a second it looked like a scene from Shin Godzilla. Wait, what scene are you talking about? I'm not too familiar with it. I only watched the 90s movie and Godzilla Minus Zero. Okay. The body.
午後2時頃、あなたは蔵へ行ったが死体には気づかなかった。そうおっしゃいましたよね。
In a scene where they're all in a meeting room and oh,
先ほども言いま
oh, minus one. Wait, which one is the one that's already out? Minus zero or minus one? Minus one, right? Am I wrong? I don't remember. I don't know Godzilla. I'm gonna put on the 90s one for movie night. Roro's was like, yeah, I'm not going if I do that. Told you my eyes are bad. We're not talking about your
したが、
eyes.
見たかどうか。
Okay, yeah, so I watched minus one then. I do want to watch the next one, minus zero.
目が悪いので分かりませんでした。
見たかどうかは関係ないんです。弥生さんにはあることで気がつくことができたんです。
I think she's really pretty, that lady. Her. She's really pretty.
匂い。
そうです。事件が起きたのは午後1時から30分の間。そのすぐ後の2時頃、あなたはあの木のすぐそばを通って蔵へ行きました。だとしたら必ず嗅いでいたはずなんです。遺体から漂う血の匂いを。
ひどい血の匂いだ。
そして気づいたらすぐに知らせたはずです。でもあなたはそうはしなか
But
った。
she is pretty.
なぜなら弥生さん、あなたが犯人だからです。違いますか？
I'm right. I got her.
弥生さん
I got her by the frumba, guys. I got her. I full on grabbed it.
後悔はしていません。私は昔あの探偵のせいで大切な人を失いました。
What did
皆
the
様、
detective do?
お茶をお持ちしました。もう忘れかけていたあの夜のあの日から今日までに募った思いが私を動かしたんです。
She's kind of crazy with coming up with this like diabolical plan like on the spot too.
買って知ったる屋敷ですから仕掛けの用意は造作もありませんでした。歩いてきたあの男を落ちていた石で殴りつけ。
So you did use a rock.
「
He tipped. That's what I said too, Loli. I said that. I said in his final moments, while his life was slipping away and everything was going dark, the last thing he did in his whole life before everything went to darkness was he tipped his fedora. That's what I said. That's real psycho behavior, doing it not. Yeah, sir.
教えていただけませんか？
Who was the important person? Milady?
失った大切な方ってどなたなんですか？
But welcome in, Quantum. Thank you for the redeem. You're always. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. You're always welcome to hang out if you would like to.
やっと恨みを晴らせました。お若いあなたたちには決して理解できないことでしょうけど。
親父の湯飲みに毒を入れたのもあなた。
The only thing that's annoyed me so far is Cassie. I got fucked. I would have had the most perfect 10 out of 10 investigation if she didn't come up with oh yeah, she hit him with the water bottle. No, that's not what I meant. I was trying to say that you did the soap theory, but then she said this most unhinged bullshit. It just fucked me over.
なんですか？答えてくれ。
Wait, what did you say?
あなたなんですか？親父の湯飲みに毒を入れたのもあなたなんですか？答えてくれ。
I think it's very likely she did the poison as well because she's the one who brought in the tea, and no one else was checking the tea.
親父が飲んだのは本当にヒ素なのか？解毒剤は？
私にお答えできることはありません。
ふざけるな！お前がやったんならわかるだろう。答えても無駄って。は？こんなやつさっさと警察突き出せよ。
でもまだ警察は来られないって。
それまで蔵にでも閉じ込めておけばいいんだよ。ほっといて何されるか分かったもんじゃないしな。
私は構いません。
Wait, sorry, I keep losing focus. I'm so sorry that I keep rewinding. My brain is kind of being head empty right now, very much like my PNG.
こんなやつさっさと警察突き出せよ。
でもまだ警察は来られないって。
それまで蔵にでも閉じ込めておけばいいんだよ。ほっといて何されるか分かったもんじゃないしな。
Enjoy your Pepsi pineapple.
構いません。
Yippee! Thank you, Demi. I want to know what her story is, though. Like, clearly, she had, like, she said she had, like, pain she was holding on to because the detective did something wrong to her, but she's not telling us. I don't think she did the poison, though. It's possible she did, but I don't think she did. Yeah, that one mistake. That one mistake. It would have been perfect. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. It would have. It's an S. Wait. Can I? Wait. 1 second. Let me fix this. There we go. That is always. Where is it? I made a thing. Where are you? I don't see it. Where are you, Leto? What is this? Hello? 1 second. What the fuck is going on with this? I'm just gonna delete it, whatever. I wanted to write S on my stream to fix it, but it won't let me. It's scamming me again. I got double scammed. But I did really good. Besides that one where I tried to go with the soap theory, where I was gonna suggest that she used the water to make the pathway slippery, so the detective would slip and hit his head, so that way she can like put him against the tree because she's a weaker person. But then the lady was just like, oh, she filled it with water and hit him with it. It can't pull the scam away. Okay, I think that's a good stopping point. I did great though, right? I got it. That was essentially a perfect, in my opinion. What's that? So that's chapter 2 done. A member of the Shijima family dies mysteriously in 2002. COVID-19 breaks out. Wait, wait, we have real life events here? No, we're here. We're in 2022. Yeah, we're here. Chapter 2, 2022. What was I looking at? Oh, that's Huh? Oh, the poison person. The poison brother is here in 2002. And we're in 2022. I did Google it. There's 6 chapters, so we just beat chapter 2. So the way it's looking like is each chapter would essentially be one stream for me because it takes, what, like 3 to 4 hours to beat a chapter? Not the pandemic. Okay, we'll do continue, and then I'll have that save, and then we'll turn to the title here. I really like this so far though. It's really good. It's great. I'm having fun. I really enjoy like detective mystery games as well. Like I played the first Phoenix Wright. I really like that. I've been meaning to go. I got the trilogy. I've been meaning to play the second one next. I liked AI Somnium Files, which was really good as well. That's kind of like a detective game, but kind of like with a silly twist, which was really fun. What else is there? Oh, Cassie was talking to me about that. Is that a detective game? I know about it, but I've never played it. It's on my true playlist. Let me just write that down now as well. Opera then. I liked what was it called? Danganronpa 2. I had a hard time. I really like Danganronpa, but I had a hard time with streaming it because, like, the Danganronpa community is awful. Like, literally, someone would come in and spoil the ending. So, I think I don't know if I played all of them. Have I played all of them? I know I've played at least 2. I don't know if I got to 3. I think I played 3. I'm not sure. But I really liked them, but it kind of had the fun sucked out of it because someone would spoil the ending of the game, and it was really shitty. I got the Case of the Golden Idol on my wish list on Steam, so that is a future game, hopefully. What else? There's a bunch of detective games though. I really like them. I like puzzly games like this where you kind of have to like figure stuff out. I think it's fun, so I really like this so far. But let me see. I think Big Man went live. I think Big Man is streaming still. Yep, I'm gonna wait. Yoko's Big Man. We're gonna wait. Yoko's Big Man. We're gonna wait. Yoko's Big Man. Let me get this ready. Copy. And Hypno Space Outlaw. I never heard of that one. Let me write that down really quickly. Hypno Space Outlaw. Thank you, Demi. Let me go to my ending scene. But tomorrow I won't be streaming for the week. I don't stream on the weekends usually. But I should be back next week, either Monday or Tuesday, depending on how I feel. I'm gonna try and beat this game. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll post in my Discord when I go live. But tomorrow, if anybody would like to join, you're welcome to join my Discord. We have movie nights every Saturday at 9 p.m. BST. And tomorrow we are watching Super Mario Galaxy, and that will be a good time. But for now, we're gonna raid out. We're gonna go say hi to a big man. Wait, that was not Big Man's name. Yoko's Big Man, who is playing Dead by Daylight. But I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Demi, Loli, Cassie, Quimdon, and Antario, and Clep for the raid, and Jean, and Hedge, and Kitty, and Quantum, and Loli. If I didn't say Loli already, I forget things. And Soap and Leo and everybody, thank you for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Wait! Catch. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Quimdon. First one is for subs, and the second is for non-subs. And I will see you next week, if not tomorrow for movie night. Should I wait for the Phoenix? Not the Phoenix. The bloody Ninetales. I'll wait for the Ninetales. We'll wait for the Ninetales. Thank you, Quimdon. Thank you, Jin. I hope you all enjoyed the game today. I'm having so much fun with it. But yeah, we're gonna raid out. If you wanna catch it, I think we'll catch it in Big Man stream. Bye, everybody.